What up, Kripple Krew? EDC with DBD, disabled but deadly. How are you today? We're having a little bit of technical difficulties this morning as my phone decided it was not going to stay on, and the screen kept going black. But we're here. So, shout out, good morning to Tristan, Projectiles Are Sharp, member Kripple Krew Wink, Bladed Ginger, George, got a new knife day, yo, Riat, Mini Millie, both in. Old Tom, yay. Larry Curvin, what it do, my man? Rolf Robertson, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? We've got JH, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Yep, sometimes shit happens. Fabster Run, what it do? Good to see you, homie. Fabster Run, of course, is the designer of the awesome Molsect Noise Fixed Blade. One of the best EDC fixies you can get from 2025. This thing starts at $58, goes up to $63 for this awesome model after discount codes. And this pocket sword has been one of my faves of the year for budget EDC fixies. Very, very fun. His new Geo Knife Noxus is up for pre-order. Kelly, what's going on, sis? How are you today? Yeah. I've pointed this out before, folks, but in case you weren't, you didn't see it, Molsect nailed the sheath and clip. You've got a nice minimal taco sheath, good push off, but this clip is, you guys know, I take clips off from the factory. As soon as I get them, they got to go to an ulti clip or a soft loop, something like that. But this one here, with the way that they've got the standoff in the clip itself and the retention, this is large enough to go over even an 1.5-inch belt or slightly larger. I have carried this quite frequently as a pocket dropper, where it works really well as especially a right front pocket dropper. But it also will go, you can hook it to your belt, you can hook it between your belt and your waistband, or go straight up inside the waistband carry. I have carried this each of those different ways just to see how I liked it. I have also taken this off and I have carried it with the handle in front of my belt buckle like I tend to do. But I put the clip back on because I do like how flexible it is for different carries. Awesome design, homie. Two more Geo knives, the Baloof and the Aska. Awesome. Is there any meaning behind those two names, the Baloof and the Aska? And to your point about the Tiny Dancer, it is a fantastic little fixie. They sent the concept and tenable versions, and both feel so good in hand. So you got that nice, the doggies. Bella and Luffy, that makes sense. The ergos on the JB Stout designed Tiny Dancer just feel the hand comfortably. The milled scales are great. And whether you want budget or premium, they're both fantastic knives. I've been carrying the premium more than I expected to. I didn't think I would care for the titanium scales on a fixie, but these ones feel so good. And I love the milling lines on the blade. So I have carried this one a bit more so far than the budget. But definitely two great little fixies. William Hornbostel, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my man? Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Looking forward to those designs. We'll show the Noxes in a moment because the Noxes is killer. But yeah, I will have a review on these up next week. But I did a short on them yesterday with links to both of them if anybody is interested in grabbing one. Put that back up there for the moment. I'm going to pull up Geo Knife and Nox's pre-order. We're going to look at the DLC first because that is my favorite, but they're all pretty cool. I'm going to show that Geo Knife Noxes that you can currently pre-order from our boy Fabster Run. And look at this 3.1 inch blade. You can get DLC coded is my favorite version. I'll show the different ones. But look at that. Look at that jimped poon on that nice sheepfoot blade. I love the texture that's going to be on those titanium scales. Good looking clip. There's your breakout right there. Running on bronze washers. You know I'm a sucker for a crossbar lock on washers. Going to be 7.3 inches overall. This one is $205 to pre-order. Seriously, these prices for Geo Knife seem crazy fair because you can get the standard titanium, and this is M390 by the way, and 6AL4V titanium for $145. M390 titanium, $145. M390 flame titanium, $145, or go straight baller, go full DLC, and it's still only $205. Pretty crazy. Also, sick looking design. Just like you can get G10 and M390 from them for $70 on some of their knives. I was just looking to see if they had any more of his. Check this one out from it's the Phantasm by Poltergeist. I couldn't remember Poltergeist at the moment. That's the Phantasm by Poltergeist. Again, great prices. I need to check one out. Kathleen Smith, how are you today, sis? Kurt White, what's going on? Ooh. Are they shareable or just sneaky peeky for me? Oh. Yo. Those are dope. Jim Miller. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you, homie. Absolutely. Man, late 70s, early 80s, we had the best horror movies. Awesome. Hey, folks, we get to share upcoming designs soon to be available for pre-order from Geo Knife and our boy Fabster Run. This is the Asuka. And I like how this ring back here is just designed into this, like the regular shape of a handle. It doesn't flare. So you could hold this like a regular knife. You don't have to use that ring at all if you don't want to, but it's not going to, it looks like it's not going to mess up standard knife ergos. I like that. The blade shape, wicked cool. Oof, if that's going to be a hollow, that's going to be so slicey. And this is the Baloof. Looks like an awesome little fifth pocket knife. Hell yeah. Straight baller. Looking forward to check these out, homie. Thank you for sharing them also. We get a nice sneak peek Probably show them again a little bit later on during the live stream when there's more folks kicking it after TKEs, you know. But look at that texturing. That milling on that titanium is some good work. I gotta ask, are any of the crossbar locks going to be lefty friendly? I don't see it in these images, but of course these are renderings. So I don't, I just want to ask if those are going to be lefty friendly. Chunky and small knife. Yeah, I like it. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Caleb, what it do, my man? Remember Kripple Krew Inc? Yep. Yeah, it looks good, but it doesn't mess up, like I said, a normal knife grip. Henry G, if I didn't say hello already, what it do? Yes, I meant so they will all have a lefty pocket clip mount as well. Never to part with. You said you're shimp, tough, and crewware. Yes, unless you found. Yo, did you grab it? Yeah, obviously you did. Obviously you did. That's awesome, homie. You got your knife. Congrats. Hey, man, what's going on, my friend? How are you, Jamie? Hope you're having a killer day. ATB2 says, what up, Blade Addicts? Alex Kerber, remember Kripple Krew Inc. Yo, yo, good to see you. Awesome. Awesome. You know, I figured that rendering just didn't show it. But that's great. They're all going to be lefty friendly and all coming from so far. I mean, working with Molsect and GeoKnife, folks, you're going to be able to get those designs at great pricing. Mick Ranger, member Kripple Krew Inc. I'm not even a GeoKnife affiliate. You know, they don't do discount codes. Their pricing is obviously they've priced pretty much as low as they can right now to break into the market. But so when I say and link those pre-orders, it's not because I'm trying to make money off them. It's because I think they're dope looking knives and worth checking out. Yeah, I'm having a great morning. I hope you are. That's so cool, dude. Is it already in hand? Jesse, member Kripple Krew Inc., what's going on? Hey, thanks for popping in, my friend. Hope you have a killer rest of the weekend. Also, if you're not following my boy Fabster on Instagram, you are missing some of the coolest knife content. His stop motion is, I'd say, next level, but the next level ain't caught up to him yet. It's pretty. He's got some dope content. Yo, Clint, I'm sure I already said hello. Hey, Fabster, thank you for the donation, my friend. I appreciate you. And we will do a Mosec noise salute for my boy Fabster. Appreciate the support. Hope you have a killer rest of your weekend. Launch that, she's. Yeah. Oh. And let's everybody's saying hello. There we go. Douglas Wagner. Don't believe I said hello yet this morning. Douglas, good morning. Hope you're having a killer day. What's in everybody's pockets today? I've been these three have been on me for the last few days as I am going to be doing a review on them and have been really enjoying all three of them. I also have a new knife day to show. Got nothing in the pockets. Just a neck knife right now. Oh yeah. ATK Halt, that's gonna be dope. Tristan, my man, member Kripple Krew. I'm just going to see if I missed him saying he does. It does have it in hand already. Nick Martino got your new Chavez Pro Tech in a couple days ago. That's awesome. Plus the custom Tough Knives Templar, of course. Just opened the eyes, but did grab the Demco 81.5 with rock scales with the backspacer and the Mantis neck knife. Barbie, EDC girl, what it do, sis? Hope you're having a great day, homegirl. And I had to take a drink. The new knife day that came in yesterday might surprise you guys a little bit. Yeah, I saw you post the winnings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was your post that I saw on Light. God, that was an awesome pack because it had the Penguin Glide Lock. It had another good knife and a bunch of stuff. I am well, Nick. How about yourself? Hope you're doing well. So I got new knife day yesterday. Yesterday was new knife day, and yeah, it's probably gonna surprise you guys because it's something I said I wouldn't do. But there's a reason I did it. We'll look at the pockets. We'll look at the pockets in a moment. I got a bench made. But I did it for a reason. So, yeah, I know everybody's pretty surprised. I didn't have to pay the butterfly tax. Is the only reason I did this. So, some of y'all saw that the other day, Sportsman's Warehouse knocked the sheep's foot Spidey hole grips down to $99. I know, right? I know, right? And the grip, specifically sheep's foot grip, is a knife I've wanted to review for a long time. American made, S30V, $99. I could justify that. The big one, I'm not quite sure where the list of it is for all of them. It was. You're the one that told us about it, Mick. And the full-size grips were already gone. But the mini grip, which I've really wanted to check out, Matt Moorer, good morning, homie. Says, love the grip. Mud, my brother, member Kripple Krew, good morning. So we grabbed the mini grip for $99. The first thing I checked, it was close enough to centering for a bench made. Centered. I mean, it's not perfectly centered, but it's way better than my bug out was. I still don't like their grivery, but this is much better than what I got on the bug out. This grivery is worlds better than what I got on my bug out. So, and I plan on changing the scales eventually anyway, right? And the clip, of course. That clip's going to have to go if I keep the knife, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep the knife because I love the blade shape. The action is breaking. You know, it's obviously not the best crossbar lock action or even close in my collection, but I also haven't broken it in yet. And it is running on washers. So this is going to break in. See, it's already getting better. It does have weak springs, but I plan on changing those immediately. Or not, you know, I'm going to be changing those after I review it this way. YouTube Music Portal, what's going on, homie? the boost in 3V and the special. And ooh, yeah, 3V. I do like some 3V. You have a Griptilian and you love it. That's awesome. So yeah, the action is already worlds better than what I keep saying. Worlds better. That's not measurable, but this feels much better action than what came on my bug out. So much better than the bug out. I like the Spidey hole. Works great with this small blade. The contoured and textured FRN, their Grivery, it again better than the bug out. So this blade shape is what I really wanted, and I like the blade shape as much as I thought I would. From being able to use that tip to this feeling like a full-size knife when it's in your hand like this. You know, there's so much comfort in this blade. And it came sharper than my bug out. Yeah, this is flat. I know I would love to have one of the hollow ground ones. And this eventually could get a regrind because it's thick enough to right here to get a regrind into a hollow grind. But as is, I definitely 100% prefer this. It does look like they had a baby. I do prefer this to the bug out so much. I plan on getting some dope scales for it. I'm going to put some Kaiser or some pickled steel springs in it probably. Just for a little, I don't know. See, these really aren't bad now that as it's breaking in. We'll see. Bless Knives, aka Donnie B, aka Donzo the Clown. Good morning, homie. Hope you have another killer day. Bought your sis one of these. Hell yeah. A Steinman, member Kripple Krew Wink. Late hair, 2 Benchmades. You've got the bailout in M4. That's a CA. I like the bailout better than the bug out. I don't own one, but I have handled a few of them. And a counterfeit bug out that you didn't know was counterfeit. Oh, that sucks. Either way, it works. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense that they had to license it. But it works. The Spidey hole. Yeah. I wasn't interested in the drop point at all. And that one didn't go on sale anyway. But I'm surprisingly happy. Jim Cox, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you, brethren. Surprisingly happy with my Benchmade new knife day. And I actually look forward to upgrading the knife. So this was one. This was another one, or this was one of just a couple, like the Adamas. The Adamas is another one that I would check out, but I'm not willing to pay the butterfly tax. Snagging this at $99 for US made, that's worth doing. I'm glad Mick pointed it out because I'm happy with this one. I'm still not a butterfly fanboy by any means, but the Griptilian is better than the bug out. I don't care what you say, fight me. That's awesome. You've had some great luck, and that's really cool. Exactly, $99 for a US made knife. does feel good in hand, even with the grivery. So I know when I get some custom scales, I'm really gonna dig it. Yo, this was unlike the bug out, this has full liners. I wonder if Dylan for the Win could do a set of scales for this. Dylan for the Win scales would be dope on this. Not yet, Beardo. Not yet, Beardo. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you. You know, Tristan, I'm still not a Benchmade fan. But this knife does deserve its props. If you can get it for the right price. Let me say that. Yeah, Matt Moore. I'm a big fan of the way that Concept and Tenable do their rose gold. It's a much more of a matte finish, so it doesn't look like that crazy fingerprint magnet that the shinier rose golds always are. Such a great knife. Yeah, you can't send that one back to Benchmade for sharpening either. They'll throw it away. They'll destroy it, throw it away. Need to figure out some scales for yours. Yeah, I know like AWT makes them. I know OG, I believe RGT makes them. I'm gonna have to look and see. Yeah, 100%, Mick. And because I had no plans to buy a grip or any Benchmade, I haven't really looked at what scales I would like yet for it. I haven't. I'm sure I'll go Lynch Northwest on the clip. I mean, I try to rep my homeboys. But as far as scales, I don't know what I'm going to do yet because I haven't even looked. I had zero plans to get a Benchmade. Death Grip 2? Yeah, RGT. Oh, Flytanium. I'm working with them right now. Dude, Hunting for Hookers is a great channel. Hunting for Hookers, fantastic channel. I haven't looked at Death Grip stuff. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, eBay can be so shady at times. That's why, I like either buying from community members that I know directly, or we're going to pull up some Death Grip scales, or Blade Binge. I used to buy on there when it was NAF sale, and currently working on moving. Custom books are closed. Still making scales for the website in the free time. Can you not buy anything? Oh, okay. Scroll down. Scroll down. Mini grip. We're going to share this screen right quick. Yeah, it might be a different show in other regions. If you haven't seen Hunting for Hookers, it was Blade Walker and this one won't surprise anybody. Knife Dope. They recommended his channel, and he's a good old boy, and he hunts, he fishes, he uses knives outdoors, and a good dude. Hunting for Hookers is it's a lot of fakes. Bought 2 knives in a row on Blade Binge with a seller number. Yo, that's the nice thing about Blade Binge, though. They'll give you your money right the F back. I haven't ever had that issue, but that's the entire reason to go there is because you can get the refund. Let's share these Death Grip scales. Let's look at Mini Grip. Oh, shit, even those G10 ones look good. And you get a backspacer. Ooh. Micarta. Yo, that's a trip. Turning your grip into like a strider. What a trip. That is very interesting. A Strider grip. Not what I... Whoa. Of course, those are sold out. That's too cool. All these down here sold out. Yo! Those were expensive. I'm not putting $225 scales on my knife. But holy heck, those are dope. Okay, back to the top where what there is 3 styles available. If I was getting Death Grip, this is the one I would get. I like that with the micarta full back spacer. That looks very comfortable. Oop. Very comfortable. Just traded your binge for something. Oh, dude, you're going to have to show me pics of that. 72 hours to ship. Good. Hey, folks, Puppers is going nuts. I'm going to let him out right quick. Be right back. I'm coming. You see squirrel? Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, no, we already got off the bed. All right. And dog saw a squirrel. Definitely better for buyers. Yes, I agree with that. I buy on Blade Binge. I like those Death Grip micarta scales. A little spendy for micarta, but I mean, not when you see. I mean, I guess I understand it. They look fantastic. They're probably all handmade. So let's look at what Flytanium has for Benchmade mini grip. Right quick. Let's look at parts 4. Oh, they don't have any for mini grips on. Yeah, they don't have any mini grip stuff or grip stuff on Flytanium. Okay. About rips. Pull up Rip's Garage Tech and look right quick. Brands. Benchmade. Mini bug out scale. Oh, no, that's bug out, not grip. Do they not have grip? Yep, they don't have grip either. Crap, who else did I say? Berkeley Cerakote. What I do, my man? Oh, AWC. That's the one I was going to check. Thank you. That's the other one I was going to check. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Yeah, Eric's a good dude. There's several guys part of that. Yeah, needed to chase something. William dropping them badass emojis. Pull up AWT. Benchmade. Grips. They really don't have any that are the same shape as the grip handle. That's interesting. More badass emojis by our boy Tristan. Folks, if you want some access to those awesome emojis You can membership to Kripple Krew Inc. is only a couple of bucks a month. Not only do you get badass emojis, but you also get access to members only content and giveaways. Don't forget, members, watch for a giveaway entry video this Monday, because this Tuesday, the 29th, my birthday, we are going to have a live stream with a members only giveaway. A member of Kripple Krew Inc. is going to get a present on my birthday. Some more than badass emojis. Oof, Jim Miller gifting 5 memberships to Kripple Krew Inc. Very much appreciated. Cliff Brott, Faithful EDC, Crewware is the best, Rene Ramon, and Me with Knives. All got memberships by our homeboy, Jim Miller. I appreciate you, Jim. We will give you an American-made TRM salute, because she one of my favorite, and y'all know it. Oh. Much appreciated, Jim. Everybody drop your emojis. Welcome the new members. Dale Lane says, Crippin', what's going on? Still got knives to finish to check out. Hell yeah, much appreciated. Gons, what it do, my man? Good to see you. Yes, definitely appreciate the support, my friend. Concept, again, I gotta say it, Concept and Kubi are killing it this year. Killing it. Wait till you guys have probably seen the Fractos sneak peeks from KC, and oh my, do they look good. Absolutely. Let's get Gons to 1.5K, folks. Let's pin Gons' link, and then we'll see who else we're going to pin next after Gons. Let's let this cat. Why aren't you catching up? So I can pin the link. Come on, almost. Almost. Is the control studio taking his time to catch up. There we go. Let's pin the Gons message. Ron Crow. What it do? Good to see you, member Kripple Krew Inc. Just subbed, didn't know we had a channel. Yeah, Kubi is definitely killing it with their premiums. The KB line is just gorgeous. Let's see where Gons is sitting right this moment. He is at 1.44K subscribers. He is so close. We're going to share that screen right quick. Boom. 556 videos. Gons putting in that work, folks. Let's get him up to 1,500. Chef Rocky C, what it do, homie? How you been? Smaller style boot knife. Yeah, very cool. Hold him over the balcony till he makes some new content. Yay. Ooh, Ron Crow is right there. You know what? We're going to swap up that pin link for a moment, because Ron Crow is close. Gon's got that dope giveaway coming at 1,500 subs. If you're not following Gons, make sure you get on it. Gons definitely is a huge supporter of this community. One Moon Collective. How you doing today? How's the shoulder? 5 knife giveaway at 500 subs for Ron Crow. Let's pin his replace pin message. Boom. Let's pop his up and let's share this screen, folks. And then I still got a carry from Tristan to share. 493. He is so close, folks. So close. Let's get Ron Crow to 500 today. I'm sure we can find 7 subscribers, or at least I hope we can today. I know most of you guys are. Everybody follows each other already, but still, we can do this. BNA, member Kripple Krew Inc. Definitely check out the One Moon Shop where you can get some awesome stuff. Do EDC like Hunter S. Thompson? No. Smash that like button, folks. I appreciate you, Tristan. 40 away from 700. That's awesome, Caleb. Caleb also been putting in that work. Oof. Nice carry from Tristan today. We will pop this up on screen, folks. We have the Crew Carta. Mannix 2. And look at that Chavez. Ooh, ooh. Of course it has the skull clip. Because only idiots run Chavez without a skull clip. Ron Crow, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 7 whole months. We would do a flow party for Ron Crow. Oof. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you for the support. Don't forget, his link is pinned. Sub to Ron Crow, so close to 500 and a 5-knife giveaway. Yay. Bladed Ginger, member of group, all right, my homie and designer of some of the dopest knives, like the Cardington. What it do, my man? How are you today? Robo. Okay, there we go. I was going Robo mode. Look at that. Boom. This is one of 2025's dopest premium drops. The new technology, the beautiful compound grind, combined with what we all know is beautiful ergos with that continuous curve. We have innovation, style, action, form, function, whatever you want. It's all here. Love your knife, homie. I carry the hell out of this. I need to get it off though. And the prison wallet always ready with that 25 ACP. Yeah, that's a good son though. But yeah, I'm sure you feeling that. Next grail knife, because on the inside you're 12 years old. Oh, looking for this one, looking excited. What are we talking? What we talking, JH? Salvos in, what it do, my man? Appreciate you dropping off that like on your way through. Have a killer weekend. Grand prize, Greg Vanderlip. Yo, my South African brother from a South African mother, Gareth HB. Says sorry I'm late. Been out, just got out the bush. One of the OG members of Kripple Krew Inc. And you know, your wife deserves a little more respect than that, homie. Okay, I had to do it. Welcome back to civilization, though. Our boy Berkeley's been making some pretty dope custom fixies lately. Roger that, Mud. I wanted to walk on it. So, if anybody else wants to share their carry today, you can hit me up on Instagram. We will share it with everybody. Ginger Fisher, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my man? Good to see you, homie. Hope you having a killer day. Lonestar. Been a minute, homie. Carrying the cold steel Luzon, large, and artisan cutlery small shark. Yo, yo, yo. Good to see you, homie. Hope you've been well. Give her a big old smooch for me, brother. And tell her you'll accept the slap on my behalf. Ken Faulkner, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my man? Hope you living well today. Kevin Santer, also member of Kripple Krew Inc. How's your day going, homie? Hope you having a good one. Scroll, scroll, scroll. New brace is letting you move your wrist again. That's good, One Moon. But that sucks that you can't use that hand for crap still. Whoops, I didn't mean to replace pin message. Undo. Okay, fixed. Yeah, One Moon had shoulder surgery, and it's been a tough recovery. But you can still get some cool gear from the One Moon Collective shop. I'm checking Ron Crow subs. He is pinned. We are still at 493, folks. Do me a favor. JH, I was putting out a couple of those right now. You definitely around on plenty. Everybody is always welcome to drop their own links and others. Definitely want people to be able to grow their channels. If you haven't done it, do me a favor, click that pinned link. Make sure that you're subbed to Ron, because, even if you think you are, sometimes YouTube scrubs that sub. And it's really most evident around milestones. 500 can take a minute to get from like 850 to 1,000. YouTube likes to let you grow, take some away. Let you grow, take some away. So if you haven't just double check that you're subbed to Ron. Ginger Fisher is going to be lurking because he's got a headache, and he's not going to be typing to everybody. So, found a knife in the bush today. Very cool. We're going to check out. Whoops. Yeah, no worries, William. Oh, let's pop up this beautiful Microtech. He's up to 495 now. Only 5 away from a 5-knife giveaway. Look at this beautiful blacked out Microtech. Now, I don't know my Microtech models well enough to know what this is, but I do know, damn, it looks good. And I also know it's accompanied by something with polymer grips. A cordless hole puncher with polymer grips, we shall say. Microtech Combat Troodon Gen 2. I thought it was a Troodon, but yeah, see, I would have been wrong. Ultratech. Oh yeah, that's the Zero Blade play. Okay, damn. So that's even more baller than I thought. That's the Zero Blade play. Wicked. I also have a carry from Kelly White to share that. Oh, she's got one of my Grail knives. New knife came in yesterday. Hogue Ballista 2 in the black and Ultim Magna Cut. Yeah, that looks like a phenomenal knife. And of course, that's the version I would want to get. Oh, show. If you'd like to share a picture of it, you can. We'll take a look at that in a moment, Gareth. I'm going to click it so it'll pop up at least for me. But first, we're going to share Kelly's carry with a knife I have coming. This is the Gen 1 Bulldog from TRM with the beautiful mill tie and the river lock. One of my Grail knives right here is the Dimco Nano Shark, and then a T-Kel Piranha, right? Yeah. Woof. Beautiful carry, Kelly. Killing it, sis. Pockets is stacked. And now let's look at the knife that Gareth found today. I got to share this. Boom, 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 boom. In the Eston Valley. A little fixie. What? What the hell? Is that a little knife pin? That's his Manix 2 and his big ass Kubi. And beautiful scenery in South Africa. Very cool. Ron Crow is at hit and refresh. 495, 495, 5 away, folks. Ron Crow is pinned. Robert Willoughby, what's going on, homie? Neil to the Mac, member Kripple Krew Inc. What up, Chris Lopez? What's going on right now? He probably won't be tagging everybody because he's at work right now. Got to act like he's working. You know, it's much better to kick it with the Kripple Krew, though. It's a toy. Okay, it looked like a little, like it might be a pin as well. Yeah, Los Lobos are always good music. Always. George, what it do, my man? Uh-oh, we got another Instagram post. We got to check. Oh! Nice carry. From Jim right here. I'll take a look at that in just a minute. JH. We have the Kaiser Cobalt 2. We have the Kaiser Groom and the Kaiser Banish. Great patch and a Junkin' Genius Hank. Beautiful blacked out carry today. Some fantastic Kaiser models right there. Appreciate you sharing. Let's click onto and slap that thing. Double mean and will. Let's whoops. Come on, pull it up. Oh, that's a good looking knife. We'll share that knife. Diddy says there's a new grail for his 12-year-old inner child. Yo, where'd it go? One sec. There it goes. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Hinderer, XM18, 3.5-inch sheep's foot tri-way with the Halloween G10. I'm not big into orange knives. That does look pretty good. That does look pretty good. Kane, what it do, my man? K Miranda, CMG Predator is dope, and the CGRB Micah's a good fifth pocket. Shout out every K carry for giveaway. Yes, everyday city carry is dope. Right, Rye's a good person. Scrolling back down. Once a pirate sword like Swiss Family Robinson. Yeah. Got bats and skulls on the reverse. Oh, I didn't even look at the other side. Let me flip it. Oh, that is pretty cool. We'll share that. We'll show that other side real quick. I just assumed it would be standard frame lock, but you got a flaming Hinderer horse head and skeleton bats. That is pretty cool. Hey, no worries about it, brethren. I know how you support. Big supporter. Oh, Halt is in. Halt is about to be in hand. About to be in hand. The groom does look really slick. Very, very useful size and shape for EDC. Just a reminder that this Tactical Tuesday, the 29th, will be my birthday stream and a members only giveaway. BNA set to carry. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, this beautiful grail of mine shall never leave the collection. But it will get new scales. It is going to get scales. I'm not going to keep the orange on it, but the knife is a forever knife for me. This bad boy can never leave. It's my Hotel California knife, we'll call it. We're going to look at B&A's pockets because they are always stacked. Hey, no worries. We'll see what we can do to get you to 500 by then, my friend. Phone is low and the day is long. I'm going to look at B&A's carry. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll show that. Man, I remember, I don't know how many tens of thousands of BBs I put through my Daisy Red Ryder back when I was a kid. This is what I had to learn to shoot on before I was handed real pews at the age of like 5. But I still always practice with this thing. Oh man, I remember I don't have my childhood Red Ryder anymore. But and then we've got a Bodacious here. Rocking the AWT scales and a deep carry tie clip. Very cool B&A. Just finished tying a simple lanyard with the included leather on your new TRM tag along. Loving it. That's awesome. Yeah, it is such a phenomenal little knife. I'm glad you like it. Big shout out to TRM for sponsoring that giveaway. He also got an awesome Mad Yako Hank and a Woobin G5 flashlight in that giveaway. AWT Blims. Ooh, garage sale on titanium scales. I'll look at your carry in a moment, my friend. I'm going to pull up the Flytanium scales. Garage sale. Yo! They've got... Okay, folks, we're going to share something. I didn't know that. You can always use code EDCwithDBD at Flytanium for 10% off of anything. Pup playtime is always good time. But let's look at this right quick because there is some stupid deals right now. So they have arcades with the DLC and Ultim for $109. You know, I want to see something. We're going to add it to the cart. Let's go to our cart. Does it allow me to put... I can't put my code in on this to try to save. That makes sense though. But I want to go back to the garage sale because they have the olive drab for $99 right now. S35 arcade, $99. If anybody wants to grab one of these and you would like to help the channel, let me know and I'll send you my Flytanium link to the one you want because it would help my channel. You can get the alt form, alt cut for only $45. Titanium thumb studs for the beef for $7 right now. Tagged out screws, only $8. Civivi titanium for the Elementum, $55. Oh, they do have mini grip scales right now. $25. $25. I'm buying these as soon as the stream is over. As soon as the stream is over, we are going olive. We're going to go olive, I believe, as soon as this stream is over. Let's look at what else is on sale. Bug out scales, pair of 3 in aluminum for $22. The arcade, oh, that one's sold out right now. PM2. Aluminum PM2 for $25. Uh-oh. I want to get that arcade in Ultim so badly, but I think we might be doing some... Dude, look at these you can get for $75 for pair of 3. $69 for these carbon fiber ones for pair of 3. Arcade backspacers knocked way down. Uh-oh. $40 for titanium. Purple Frost or Toxic. I think I want the Toxic. Add the cart. We go back. We grab aluminum grips. Yo, but if I do the aluminum on the PM2, I can make it match the mini grip in the olive. Huh. And for only 25 bucks. What about grip clips here? Do they have any grip or PM2 clips for sale? Yo, check this out. The Fat Carbon Swiss Army Cadets are knocked down to $69, guys. There is some stupid pricing in this garage sale right now. For whole ass knives, ooh, that's sold out. Scales. See, if I go like this, instead of the titanium, nah, that knife deserves the tie. It deserves the tie. Did they have clips in the sale? Boker. Arcade. Wow. Insane sale right now. I'm going to have to. That Arcform Prospect frame lock from Tough Knives, you can get with 4 different colors, anodized, for only $159 right now. Illuminati Ninja member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Yeah, no crap. Oh man. Weldon Carey, what's up, homie? Yeah, they are. They really are. Yes. Man, it's just tough because I want that. I keep saying you're gonna stop. Kelly, I apologize. I somehow missed it. Kidding. True that, true that. Thank you, Kelly. That's awesome. I appreciate you. There goes this week's grocery fund. Yay. Sierra Rick, what's going on? Appreciate you popping in and saying hello. Instead of Dead Fly 10, you can use EDC with DBD for the extra 10%. I am going to absolutely need to grab at least those scales right now. Man, I want that arcade too, though, so bad. I can't do the arcade today. I just can't do it. Yo, why did it bump those scales up to $90? Remove. I'm going to go back to the garage sale scales. I might not be getting that toxic set. It said didn't show 45. I'm scrolling back down right quick. If I'm missing something, I'll pop back in one moment. Oh, the $40 ones are sold out. Yeah, nope. We'll do the aluminum for now. Yeah, the $40 is already gone. Oh, I didn't get on that quick enough. That is crazy, though. I wish I could grab those, that $40 set. But instead, we will do, I'm going to share the screen one more time. We're going to share this. Roger that, Caleb. It's framed by Double D's. How's that? I'm hoping so, but I still don't have the the funds at the moment to grab the arcade as much as I would like to. I might in the next couple of days if it's still on sale after today, but we shall see. So I'm going to share the screen real quick. Inception mode. So this is going to be for the Wharncliffe Spyderco PM2. I'm doing olive drab on my mini grip. I'm kind of thinking void black for the CTS XHP just to make it look cooler. And then give me more options with the clip color. What do you guys think? What's the Kripple Krew think? Get pink to match my eyes. Yeah, those Mokume inlays are hot. I know I got another carry to share that I'm going to pop in here. I got a few carries to share. Like the olive drab. Sever7, what's going on? Working and lurking. Can't type much, but he is listening. I appreciate you, homie. A Steinman likes the olive drab versus the black. Oh, I can't get rid of the orange. I can't get rid of the orange because, you know, they go with that knife. And so I will keep them. I know Kelly's vote would be purple. I'm starting to consider it. There's that little knife toy. But here's a picture of Garrett's carry, that big ass Kubi, and the Spy 27 Mannix 2. And then we also have a nice little fixie from Beardo. Look at that, just little G10 inlays right here to give you some traction. A nice thin little fixie. You know, very lightweight. Like it. We got a couple more carries to share, but I always check pictures before I share them. Oh, we got to look at Bluminati Ninja's Saturday slasher carry. Or slasher day. Got this wicked big buoy with the old school fighting handle. And is that double edged or just shiny swedge? But we got a buoy with the old school fighting pistol grip handle. And a big old katana for his fifth pocket. You know, he wears Jinkos, and that's a fifth pocket carry. Later, guns. Hell yeah, have fun. Well, since I like both colors, and the crew seems to be voting olive drab, we'll snag the olive drab. Go to cart. Go to checkout. Let's add discount code. I want to see if it works. Hey, folks, EDC with DBD does work for Flytanium. You can use Flytanium on the garage sale stuff, even the stuff that's marked way down. So you can get that Ultim arcade for less than $100 right now with code EDC with DBD. I am actually, I'm not looking at the chat for a second because I am ordering those scales real quick because I don't want them to go before I get a chance to. I got to jump into, I'll check the chat in just a moment. Getting there, getting there. I'm almost done, folks. Almost done. And then we'll be back to chatting. I just don't want to miss out on these awesome deals on the scales that I need for 2 knives. I'll be able to upgrade them much sooner than I was expecting to. I just need to find my little notebook. Where did I put you? Should be right here. There you are. Where you're supposed to be. And why are you being a pain in the butt? I can't see. Huh. I will figure this out after the stream. I'm not going to play with it right now, but I am going to get those scales after the stream. I do. My Ultim Demco. Right here. Whoops. My Ultim Demco is small pivot. That's awesome. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff worth getting on Flytanium right now in that garage sale, and you can use code EDC with DBD to save even more money. Save you more money and help the channel. I was a little busy shopping. I was trying. Yeah, we're going olive. Oh, show. I'll figure it out after the live stream. War Room. What's up? The original member of Kripple Krew Inc. Everybody, we're not going to get into all of it right now, but say a prayer for Brother War Room. Do me a favor, please. I do already have the Ultim backspacer, but teal would kind of go with that clip. The DLT Smooth Type 20 CV Shark Cub. Yes. That's going to be awesome. So the small pivot, big pivot, the newer, more premium I don't know if it's newer, I shouldn't say, but there are the two different pivots for DMCO. And depending on which one you have, accessories are obviously different. The scales are definitely, as you can see, different. You would need different scales. But some of the other stuff like backspacers, some of them only work for the small pivot or large pivot for some reason. So when you're buying accessories for an 80-20.5, you want to, I mean, clips, it doesn't matter, obviously. But for scales, backspacers, and such, you want to double check that it's for the pivot that you have. My OS 10A is the small pivot. My 20 CV Tonto is large. The large is a bit smoother. Gareth HB is a straight up OG with 8 months of membership saying, please keep War Room in your thoughts. We will give you the best acoustics in the knife world, a Shark Lock salute for that OG status, and I really appreciate your support, my friend. Don't own any DMCO yet. Yeah, I love them. And the thing is, they are amazing knives, but you can save some money and get the Shark Lock action with Flytanium arcades. And as you saw right now, you can get a Flytanium arcade with S35VN, aluminum, and either G10 or Ultim for under $100 today. Code EDC with DBD at Flytanium saves you an extra 10% off the stupid sale, and you can get an S35VN one right now for less than the standard price on the light. Small pivot in G10. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, would look pretty cool. Jim Miller. Remember Kripple Krew for 5 months. It should have been here earlier. My friend, I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you. Here's some more Shark Lock acoustics. And then Kevin Santher says he's got, oh, yeah, first was a small pivot to make sure you liked it, was under $100. Yes. Yeah, the scale, you have to change scales and clips on DMCOs. You have to, but then they're fantastic. Absolutely, Kathleen. It's good to see you. I'm sure I said hello. Some OG big pivot, never get rid of. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Flytanium sells upgraded 20 CV Tonto blades. Yes, I'm going to be doing that. The aluminum drift pattern does look phenomenal. I know that drift pattern you're talking. So the Shark Cub. I have the 20 CV flip point with the smoked Ultim, and the Shark Cub is one of the coolest fifth pockets of all time. Yes, of all time. Yeah, I appreciate you, Kathleen. I know you're always supporting, even if you can't chat much. But you get a full Shark Lock for your fifth pocket knife. And the sliciest blade that DMCO has done, the thinnest blade stock, a good high grind. You actually get some really nice slicing capability. You know, DMCOs tend to be rather thick behind the edge. This is the sliciest DMCO. Still made in Taiwan. still with that Demco style ergos. And you can easily, even behind the pivot, because the way they changed, they don't have it where you have the hook on the end of the handle. They left it open so that you can get a full 4-finger grip. Plus, you get that standard Demco half choil that just works. Pinch grip, utility grip. I don't know. I don't know if I can say favorite, but I can say that this has got to be in the top 5 fifth pocket knives of all time. Any shark cub. Yeah, I love shark foot blades. They look so good. Yeah, I wish more companies would do smoked Ultim. And I'll have to pick it up on the secondary. I still want the smoked Ultim shark foot in my collection. I have the smooth Ultim. They did do a textured version of both, but by the time these went on a closeout sale for a stupid price on Blade HQ, and by the time I got to it, they only had the smooth Ultim left. I would like to try the textured Ultim, smoked Ultim with the shark foot blade. That's my cub that I'm still chasing. Yeah, the aesthetics. I do want a slicer blade because I want a slicer blade shape on one of my on a Demco, because right now I have 3 of their blade shapes. I still want to get a clip point on an 80-20.5, but I need a slicer blade shape still. And then for my #1 production grail, the 80-20.5, I would prefer to have either the shark foot or the whale shark. The whale shark version from Knife Center, the 80-20.5 with the whale shark blade. Yo. Lexan clear scales painted black like RC concept. Yo, that'd be dope. That's awesome, Bladed Ginger. Hell yes. I mean, you didn't have to give me a birthday present, but still. No, I'm kidding, dude. That is an awesome pickup for you. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome, dude. Got the din. Oh. 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 Damn. Yes, that is one of my top grails right there. Like, oh my damn. Yes, I need a US made 80-20, and I also need a nano shark because I want all the shark locks. First shark cub, slicer, clip, or shark foot. So I personally rule out the clip point. I got the clip point because they only had 2 blade shapes available for these at the time. On that with those scales, and I had a shark foot. If you don't have a shark foot blade, it's such an iconic part of Demco. But the slicer blade, especially on a shark cub, is a good idea because it's going to be even slicier. However, this might be the best version to go shark foot because it'll be the thinnest shark foot you can get. So it'll be the sliciest shark foot you'll ever find. If you don't, if I didn't have a shark foot, it would be the first one I got. I would go slicer second, clip third. Personally. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it, Bladed Ginger. Gentleman of honor, what's going on, my man? Good to see you. Full flat grind and the one with the thumb stud. TKE, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Hell yes, glad you got it. Glad you like it, my friend. DLC aluminum slicer, go for it. Grab it. You will not be unhappy. Same process, Kevin. Yeah, yay. Full flat grind shark foot, sure. Used to have a shark foot 820.5 and loved it. Have the Piz. Hey, that's the one. Yeah, the one that you have, the slicer you have, is the one that I want. He has the Ultim slicer, 80/20.5. It came with the Ultim scales and the slicer blade. I want that 80/20.5. It was a great live as usual. Like we need more reasons, right? Take a look at what Jim sent. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That makes me want to, before I show this picture, I want to give a little Mars Valley salute, because this is one fine looking knife. ATK Halt. Look at that beautiful, perfect straight edge warning. And that is some good looking Mars Valley. It's like my Jack Wolf, more orange than red. What a good looking knife, Jim. That's a great NKD. I'm gonna try to do something real quick. Back one. And I want to, how do I edit that? All right, check out. Oh, come on. Ship. No. Boom. And oh, it is. How is it? All right, scales on the way. I had to step out to check back over for a second, but now I have Applied Weapons, or not applied, Flytanium garage sale scales on the way. Folks, Flytanium has an insane garage sale going right now. If you didn't see it a little while ago, there are some crazy knife prices. Arcades and S35VN under $100 with code EDC with DBD. There's titanium hardware, all kinds of stuff available right now for stupid pricing on Flytanium. And you can still use code EDC with DBD to save an extra 10%. Like, I might be taking a look again after the stream to see if there's more stuff that I want. Yeah, the knife tube schedule is the way to go. boom. Deep in navigating a passport application. Oh, fun times. Pocket clip. Just good. Just grab a Lynch Northwest, dude. Or I guess Flytanium probably does them too. But deep carry is you want to go deep carry because it instantly stops pocket shredding with DNK texture. I know you got different scales on yours, but I love Lynch Northwest clips. I have them on both of my 80 20.5s. And even before I swapped the scales on that one, this stopped it from shredding pockets. Because these with the stock spoon and stock texture killed 2 different pairs of 511 tactical pants. He lives in Narnia or whatever. Yeah, over $100 on that Ultima Arcade. That's crazy. Yeah, the Zenith Ballast song only $35. About 400 hours away from monetization. He's got playlists going if you got a chance. 4-inch plus S90V blade and titanium handle for $100. A good deal. It sounds like it. Whose knife is it? Like, what brand is it? I'm going to check where Ron Crow is currently at. Come on, pop up. And folks, Ron Crow is pinned. His link is pinned in the description. He is only 3 subscribers away from 500. We can get him to 500 by the end of this stream, folks. And he's going to be doing a 5-knife giveaway at 500 subscribers. Like I said, he is currently at 497. He only needs 3 more to get to 500. Let's try to get him there today. If you're not following him, give him a follow. And if you think you're following him, oh yes, that's a great price. If it's in good shape, great price. That is true. They will hang without falling. TKE, there's a garage sale going on right now on Flytanium. Here, I'll show you. And if you go to the garage sale, you can get the S35 arcade, either in the void black or the gunmetal arcade. Gunmetal aluminum for under $100 after code EDC with DBD. S35VN on aluminum. You can get the OD and G10 for only $90 after code EDC with DBD. These are the full blown. You can get one with micarta for under $100 after code EDC with DBD. You can get the Arc Form Alt Cut for only $45 right now. This comes, you can buy different blades from Arc Form, like they have a Pride, different tools. Arc Form Prospect Frame Lock, only $159. The Zenith Trainer for $35. And then, like, thumb stud kits for the beef, $7. Before you use code EDC with DBD to save an extra 10%. Titanium lanyard tubes. I didn't even see that. That would be $9 after discount. Civivi Elementum scales, $50 after discount. Titanium contoured. I got aluminum grip scales for my new mini grip. Like they have mini bug out scales or bug out scales in aluminum for $22. We've got so much dope stuff right now on sale. DNK titanium thumb studs would be $5.40 after discount. Seriously crazy deals right now. And don't forget, look at these carbon fiber pair of 3 scales. $63 after discount. Like, they have some insane stuff right now. Arcade titanium backspacers, $18. Titanium 80-20.5 backspacers, that'd be $10 after discount. I should have grabbed one of these while I was at it, and I still might. To go with my small pivot Ultim. You know, because it's the deadly daughter that bought the knife, I might go magenta. I probably will go magenta, since that knife came from deadly daughter. But these prices are already stupid. And I got, you can get aluminum pair of 2 scales for only $25. Ooh, I didn't see these. Micarta. I did see that you can get the fat carbon Swiss Armies for $63 after discount. And they still have Jungleware, White Storm, and Mars Valley. That would be the ultimate little Swiss Army knife to have on you. What else have we got that I missed before? Yeah, some stupid deals right now. Titanium mini Osborne backspacers, $7 after discount. I almost got these until I saw that it was $90, which is still, you can get the Toxic Anno titanium Lotus scales for a PM2 for $90 or $80 after discount. Yeah, make it rain, those applications, faux show. We knew Washington sucks. Dude, I'm all about that ramen. I'm about it on that ramen. Yo, sub to Kelly. Matter of fact, we've had Ron pinned almost this whole live stream. Why don't we switch it to Kelly for a little while? If it'll let me. Come on. Where'd it go? Here we go. I'm going to put Kelly as the pinned message. She is at 198 subscribers right now. So if you haven't subbed to Kelly, give her a follow. She's 2 away from 200, folks. 2. And Ron Crow is 3 away from 500. Yeah, I think I might end up having to pay another $5 in shipping because I ordered those scales quick. And now that I see what else is available, I really want to get some more stuff from that sale. No American cheese, no. I do bacon in my ramen. Love bacon. Joyster, what's up? Says it's up to Kelly. Remember, or Jayster, I mean. My bad. Remember Kripple Krew Inc. Good to see you again. Absolutely. It's what we do. We keep moving. Yeah, I'm sure they would. Yay. Let's see where Kelly is at. Boom, 202. 202 for Kelly's mismatch. Let's keep going. Brando, what's going on, homie? Doing brakes on the wife's car, so he can't really tag everybody, but he's saying, what's up, what's up? I'm just not a big American cheese guy. I don't mind other cheeses, but like, oh, you know what? I was thinking you said American. I would try that. For some reason, when you said American, my head went to Kraft singles. And I'm like, nah, I don't do plastic cheese. But no, I'm on the same page as you now. I typically get my stuff rather quickly from Flytanium. I got my knives within a couple of days. I got to grab more water, folks. I will be right back. And congrats on 200, Kelly. All right. Had to let the doggos in too. Ah. Robo. What it do, homie? Good to see you. Yes, arcade is so dope. Or Flytanium. Flytanium. Which one has better action? I believe that the Shark Lock is a little bit better action. They're both phenomenal. They really are. The Civivi, it doesn't have quite the same solid feeling. It does not feel nearly as solid as any Shark Lock. Any Shark Lock. It almost feels, if you compare them one right after the other, the Super Lock feels like a toy version of the Shark Lock. And that sounds bad. And I really don't mean it to. It's just because I love this knife. I've been a huge fan. This was my #1 overall most recommended budget banger until this came along. Because I just like the Shark Lock better. 100%. I like the Shark Lock better. This is a great alternative. Still finger safe, which is why I love it. This is, right up there in my top favorite lock styles. Just, I don't like it as much as I do Shark Locks. A Shark Lock is much more solid. It's the best way I can describe it, homie. Yeah, and the Shark Lock is supposed to have a stronger lockup, but this next lockup is on it. On the Civivi is like nearly as strong. Be shady. Doing well here. We were looking at stupid sales on Flytanium. You can get an S35 arcade right now with aluminum scales and Ultim or G10 or micarta inlays for less than $100. The garage sale going on right now, plus code EDC with DBD, and they have scales on sale galore. They've got a lot of stuff. So that's kind of what we was looking at a minute ago, Be Shady. Olive drab and stonewash, yes. Yeah, something about my let's see, scrolling down. Yes, the Vision is a great budget knife. Bluetooth blades, member Kripple Krew, ain't what up? You could. I mean, I see what you mean, because it is kind of a soft pullback, but it still feels, I don't know. It's never bothered me, but I can see you kind of wanting that to be a little bit more resistant going back. I do need to get the practical 3DP linerless aluminum scales for this that drop the weight down under 3 ounces, maybe even lower than that. But because I want to get rid of the speed holes and go to those aluminum scales. Yeah, Savivi's Damascus game has stepped up. Faithful, what is up? Remember, Kripple Krew, good to see you, homie. Philadelphia cream cheese on water crackers with caviar from the Asian market. Okay. Faithful dropping them badass emojis. Something to do with the Tang geometry? Probably. Yeah, I used to say that this was a great budget way to get in to see if you're going to like a shark lock because of the same style of manipulation. However, while I still recommend this as a good budget knife, I would recommend this over it now and get a real shark lock. Shit, today you can get the S35VN in all aluminum version for about the same price as this Damascus FG. But let's give a little shout out to Flytanium up here, since we been spending money there today. Guys, the handles on these tiny dancers, whether it's the premium or the budget micarta version, just feel so good. So good. Yes, to me it has. 100%. You can see that these milling lines have this trippy, almost, I don't want to say serration, but you can see it a little bit in the pattern of the cut, but it still slices very well. Or you can just go with the straight non-milled blade on the budget version. Let's get Amazing Gabber for the show. That one is old school. One Life to Live. Been around forever. Yes, the milling is so dope. I like that JB Stout does this. Gosh, what was the name of that folder that I just reviewed from him a couple of weeks ago? I reviewed a folder from him that also had this milling on the blade, and I just love it. I like the two-tone finish. The entire blade, the full tang, everything is done with a dark stone wash, a black wash. And then they grind the flats to a nice satin. So you've got all the way around, you've got that black wash finish and then the satin flats. It's just such a good look. And I like the titanium scales so much more than I thought I would. The milling pattern, it just looks like it's twisted going through there. So cool. But whether you prefer the budget materials or the premium materials, very, very recommendable. And, you know, if you're in a pinch right here, man, it does give you a little bit of traction. I didn't, Ron Dobbins, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brethren? Good to see you. Hey, JH, I hope you have a great day. Send me a picture of it and what you're looking, how much you're looking for it. One of your next purchases. Yay, yay. I do like the titanium handle. I didn't think so. I didn't think I was going to. Because, you know, I knew I would love the micarta from Tenable. I knew I was going to like micarta with that milling. I knew it. And I figured the titanium couldn't compare. It really does. It's, yeah, you won't drop it in a Vaseline factory. There you go. That milling on the titanium, the way this scale, the way this shape fills your hand just feels great. And I've been carrying the titanium version a lot more than the micarta. Now, wintertime, I would swap it up. Yeah, you could swap the scales. You could swap the scales if you wanted, but I like the tie with the milling. But in wintertime, if I decided, you know, I could just go straight to the D2, or I could put the micarta scales over there to carry it for the winter. But I'd probably just switch knives for the wintertime because I really like both. This one starts at $49 on Amazon. This one starts at $129, and I've got an Amazon affiliate link for the Tiny Dancers in yesterday's short. If anybody planning on picking one up and wants to help the channel out, I will be doing a review next week on both of these. I'm going to review them both in the same video. But the Tiny Dancer, the way that this scale is shaped, it's one of the more comfortable EDC fixies that I've handled. It just fills your hand. You could use this all day long. Nice thin taco sheath, rotating clip that once I do the review, these will disappear. They'll get ulti clips or soft loops. But I have been carrying it with this clip. What I've been doing is putting it over my belt and just having it hang on my side in the place, right at my, I would say 4 o'clock. I tried doing it where I was going to hang it like this and put it in front of my belt buckle, where I really love to carry fixies. But this drop here is too high. When you sit down, this pinches between your leg and your waist, and it's really uncomfortable to have it that way. You could easily carry it in your back that way, though. Hey, Kevin, have a killer day. Man, sounds like you're going to have some good food. Yeah, they're both phenomenal. Mud has been able to check both of them out. He gets to handle pretty much everything that comes in. Let's see, Ron Crow is at $497, still 3 away. 3 away from doing a 5-knife giveaway when he hits 500. Kelly's up to 204. Gonzo was our first pin. Gonz is 1.44K. He's getting close to a big giveaway too, folks. Don't forget, Ron Crow goes live after me. He's actually starting his live. If folks are leaving, I get it. I'm not getting off just yet. But Ron Crow's live will be firing up, and he'll be going for the next couple of hours. We also have, just a reminder, I'm not shutting it down yet, folks, but we have Loot 10 Techs this afternoon. We have G-Ball, G-Balla Holla this evening. Yeah, I'll say it. G-Ball is my personal favorite channel. And then tonight you've got Brian F. and the boys doing the Napaholics. Tomorrow we got Barbie Chambers, EDC girl. We have Aries EDC. We have Gareth tomorrow morning in his new time slot, 9:30 Pacific, 12:30 Eastern, right after TCal. We'll have Gareth going live, then Barbie, then Aries EDC. So don't forget, we've got a loaded weekend lineup, folks. The Knife Tube schedule is the way to keep track. Thank you, Ron Dobbins. Hit that like button, everybody. It definitely helps. Yes, Garrett's second stream will be tomorrow. Man, I really am happy I picked this grip up on the sale. I found a Benchmade knife I like. Yeah, the Kaiser Muskrat's phenomenal. I love mine. But if you're going to do work, the Tenable or Concept Tiny Dancer just fills the hand better. Get you some more belly. Like, it's just perfect for work or protecting your beef jerky. Ain't nobody getting my bag. Y'all know that. Just big enough for a Avenger or Defender grip. And again, hand filling. So it's just comfortable in whichever grip you're using it in. Concept and Tenable and KB Kubi, we've said it before, but both companies are having phenomenal years. Nice. Half serrated. Yay, yay, yay. Hell yeah. Might be doing Friday lives. That'd be cool. Friday is well stacked, but I mean, you just got to go when it works for you. Have a phenomenal weekend, Ron. Appreciate you coming in, homie. I am digging this Concept Raven. I've been carrying it since Wednesday night. Phenomenal action. I love that it uses the thumb studs as external stop pins. We just don't see that too much anymore. We used to get a lot of it. And the side to side and up and down rigidity that it gives you is damn near fixed blade feeling. This is a great design by Blackbird Blades. These start at like $169. Roger that, Ron. Man, I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's review, but Oh, that Reich that Reich knife S05. I don't Reich knife is becoming my nemesis brand because I've now checked out 5 or 6 and I've wanted to love every one of them. I've hoped as they came in that I would like them. Bluetooth blades, you have a great weekend, homie. I hope it gets cleaned up. I really tried to like all the Reich knives, and every one of them has had a couple of things that just I don't like. Kituo, their sister brand, phenomenal designs. I want every design that I reviewed from Kituo, I would be happy to add to my collection. Every Reich knife I have handled ticks me off somehow. And that S05, it ticked me off. Thomas Wheeler, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Good to see you, homie. When Mud came over on yesterday, he came over and, I first showed off that Reich knife on the Thursday Night live stream, Thursday Night Talks with DBD and War Room. Mud came over. He's like, man, it really looked like you were angry at that knife last night. And I kind of was because I was trying to like it. The design, the ergos. Dope. But that dangerously late detent, I can't mess with. And like I said in the review, I do the bleeding so the Kripple Krew doesn't have to. And I can tell you when it's a dangerously late detent. Oh, yeah. The Shillin is such a phenomenal knife. I checked out the orange one, which is not the one I would want. I would absolutely want one of the ones in LMAX. The Vosteed Shillin, I like. I have both nightshades, mini and full. I have the thumb hole on the full. And I absolutely prefer, or the thumb stud on the full. I absolutely prefer the Vosteed Shillin. Yeah, I can't even show the Reich knife that I was talking about because I already got rid of it. I already sent it out of here. It did not spend very long at my house. We will do some right quick. I'm going to. Boop, boop. There we go. This is the review that I'm talking about. Yesterday's video was off with your thumb. This Reich knife is a masterpiece until you try to close it. Yeah, that's a $325 knife that just ticked me off. Can't go wrong with Vosteed. Yeah, it really didn't, Ron. I tried. Trouble Bunny, what's going on, sis? How are you? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Boom and boom and boom. I want to. There we go. So I know Jim Miller got that beautiful halt in today. Take it easy, Mud. Have a killer day, homie. I will talk to you later. Oh, the dogs heard me, homie. Here comes Saint. He heard me holler your name. He came looking. That's funny. Have a good weekend, brother. Here's a quick question for you guys before we start winding down. I put this in the description, but I didn't do a ticker today like I normally do with the question. So here's the question of the day. Natural disaster strikes. You lose your collection. What are the first 5 knives that you would replace in your collection? Not new knives that you're just going to start over a collection with. What 5 knives that you currently own would you buy first to get back into your collection? For me, it would be an 80-20.5, a PM2, and I would try to get the PM2 Warney, obviously. Flytanium Arcade, because it's the best budget knife. And I'd have to think very hard on the last 2. But I know those would be the top 3 I would replace right away. 80-20.5, PM2, preferably Warney. Oh, number 4, my Aries EDC Spike. That would have to be replaced immediately. My 5th knife is the one that would be the hardest to figure out. 80-15, Demko 20.5, Shaman, Manix 2, and Arcade. Fantastic lineup. Oh, Ron. I don't know why. It was right in front of me, too. I don't know why I didn't think about it. There's the 5th one I would absolutely have to replace. So mine is Neutron 2, Aries EDC Spike, PM2 Warney, Arcade Light, and an 80-20.5. I want to look at, let me get the measurements real quick on the Atom. Because the Atom has a 3.5-inch blade, so the handle's got to be over 4-inch. It is 3.5-inch blade, and overall, it is 8 3/16 inches. Close length 4 11/16 inches. I'm going to share this screen. This is the Neutron's bigger brother, Gentleman of Honor. It really comes down to, because it depends on which one fits your hand. I prefer a Neutron. War Room much prefers the Atom. So the Atom gets you that 3.5-inch blade. They rated it 4 11/16 on the close length. And then, you can get micarta scales. You can get flat G10, contour G10. You can get the lizard skin machine carbon fiber. They're all in Magna Cut right now. And they have so many options. Plus, code DBD and TPK25, which I can put on the screen, always saves you 10% in free shipping. So you would be starting at $200 out the door for American-made 20 CV. I mean, not 20 CV, Magna Cut, flat G10. You're $207 exactly. 207 out the door. No shipping if you use my code. The contoured carbon fiber, what, 260? Very fair. Same with the Gecko Camo Carbon, which is gorgeous. You can get 80s. You can get contoured G10 with the lizard skin milling. I love the lizard skin milling. And you can get titanium scales for the Atom. Like, they have so many options. The scales are all quick swap. You take out the screws, you swap the scales. You don't have to take the knife apart. My favorite American-made company, my highest recommended. Yeah, they've got some dope scales. Now I'm gonna go back up and catch up on everybody's 5. Manix 2, Bailout, Spatty Chef, TRM Adam for Dale Lane. See, Dale Lane's all about that Adam with the longer handles, gentleman of honor. Aries Bloom, Nathlander, Ray Hummingbird, Cold Seal Tough Light, and Aurora Truffles. Nice. Bison. The Bison, the Wingspan, the Odin Wolf, Scandy Grind, Buck 192, and your sword for Rolf. A Buck 110, Kershaw Blur, Tonto. That's Microburst, Buck 119, Gerber US 1 for Neil to the Mac. A PM2, a Shillin, a Livewire, a Stitch, and the Glycon for Thomas Wheeler. Byron, what's going on, my man? Here's 5. Cold Steel Recon 1 Spear Point. SC Jungless XL. Spyderco Shaman and Spartan Defense and an RCB Briar Patch Jack. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice 5. TRM cannot be beat. Yeah, the Mike Irie hollow grinds are so baller. Neutron, TRM Neutron, PM3, Devo Mash, Demco 20.5, and the Rockwall for Ron Dobbins. Hey, that makes sense, Jim. That definitely makes sense. To save 10% and get free shipping, use code DBD and TRM 25. Give me this and we go. There we go. Come on. Here we go. This is the code to save 10% and get free shipping at TRM. Yo. Byron's lurking. He says hello, but since he's in the shop, he can't really chat with everybody. Top USA company for folders is Demco for Fink's Blade, Smith & Son. There you go. There you go. Another shout out to Mick Ranger for pointing out that Sportsman sale the other day and allowing me to finally check out a mini grip without paying the butterfly tax. I found a Benchmade that I like. Not something I was expecting. And I can't wait to put the aluminum AWT scale, or I keep saying AWT, the aluminum Flytanium scales that I just ordered for less than $25. Stupid pricing. So I'll be in it less than 125 for an S30V USA mini grip and aluminum scales. Then I just need a clip and I'm set. That is, again, I'm still kind of surprised that I'm all about it. Checking out this Smith & Sons that he sent. Ooh, you have showed me that before. This right here, the Smith & Sons Axiom, MagnaCut and Jute micarta. That is a beautiful looking blade. $200 for an American-made MagnaCut custom fixie. Oh, perfect size. I thought it was bigger. Yo, that is the perfect little fixie. You can go leather or you can go Kydex, and I would have to have somebody make me another Kydex sheath because that's too big. But what a nice knife. Drew's Collector's Edge. What is going on? Hey, welcome. Welcome to the Kripple Krew. Glad to have you here. I try to post reviews and content every single day. We have 3 live streams a week, and I love kicking it with the Kripple Krew. I agreed. Check it out. Check it out. Gentlemen of honor. So, to me, Flytanium is having a just insane year. So, the Flytanium Arcade Light is my #1 overall budget knife of 2025 right now. My best budget knife under $60 is the Flytanium Beef. The largest, that's my fault. The largest crossbar in my collection, has phenomenal action. Great, that was me again. Great ergos. Just fills your hand. This is a solid working knife that you can use all day long. You can get this for $54 with code EDCwithDBD. And then you can get a giant S90V blade to go with it for $72. This is going to get the S90V upgrade. I don't think I'm going to put titanium scales on it because I really like the way these G10 scales feel. They have titanium pocket clips and back spacers that you can save 10% with code EDCwithDBD. But the Beef, yes, this is my favorite under $60 work or budget knife so far of 2025. It is such a solid worker. You've got inlaid steel liners that are well skeletonized, mid-length G10 wraparound back spacer that provides so much strength in these scales. KSK, what's going on? One Moon, his top 5 that he would have to replace if his collection were wiped out is the Tech Amphibian, the 2 Axials he got, and the Golden Caliber. Yo, yo. The grip is snappy, especially compared to a bug out. There'd be a bit Flytanium right now. They are dropping stuff at killer prices. Plus, you have the ability to make them your own. Thousands of combinations you can do. All in one place. You can find it all from the same place. You can get the same discount on everything. But you can have this knife right here, the largest crossbar in my collection. I'm going to show you how it compares to a Deca. Let me grab my Deca. Where are you hiding, Deca? You're supposed to be right here. Well, you know what? How about we compare it to the O-Knife Rubato 4? Because it's the same size. This is the same size as a Drop Bear too. So this is like your bug out size, your Deca size. Here it is next to the Beef. And you can be in this big knife with an S90V blade for $126. Or just go 54 and go D2. Just Flytanium. Between this and the Arcade Light, they have taken over 2025 with only 2 knives. They are taking over my 2025 budget recommendations with 2 knives. Got the old grip and 154 cm. Hell yeah, that one still has the yo, Scott, what's going on? We were talking about Scott's Live tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, that one still has the hollow grind, right? Flytanium is killing it. It's stupid. They're just nutty. I'm about bro. Beedly-doo. Beedly-doo. Hello. Maybe. In that I would go mini grip, then bug out. Are we gonna? Are we back? Kind of. I'm going to shut it down, folks. Make sure you pop over to Ron Crow's stream. Ron Crow is live right now. I don't know if you can hear me, but much love to my EDC familia. And I always appreciate you guys spending your Saturday with me. Thank you for kicking it with the crew. Don't forget, this Tuesday, Tactical Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, will be my birthday live stream. And we will have a members-only giveaway. Look for that members-only entry video this Monday. And if you want to be able to enter, it only takes a couple of bucks a month to be a member of Kripple Krew Inc. Always members-only giveaways. I hope everybody has a killer rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, folks. Oh, and then I missed the flick. Oh, how embarrassing. Most importantly, folks, stay deadly.